How's everybody doing? This is Matt, and this is a July vlog, not really a beer review per se, but I will be previewing what I will be drinking pretty soon, but that's only half of this vlog, or not even a half, I'd say maybe about a quarter of this vlog. So let's go right to the beers that are on the review docket. And I'm going to go, not in any particular order, but kind of an order. First of all, we got a Cigar City Big Sound. I will be reviewing that soon. That's been in the cabinet for a while, I guess aging. And then another Cigar City. This can be a winter warmer. This is from this past winter, so that's been aging as well. And I got a few ones I just picked up the other day. One of them is Pike IPA. Now this is a beer from Seattle, Washington, I believe. Yeah, Seattle, Washington. It's a microbrew up there. That's an IPA, so that might be tasty. Then I have some other good ones here. Stone, this is the Imperial IPA, not the Imperial, the Imperial. I've heard good things about that as well. Then I got a few Southern Tiers queued up. First one is the Mocha, which is a combination, I believe, of the Chocolat and the other coffee Southern Tier. And then I guess I'll do a review of this, the Southern Tier Farmer's Tan. That should be interesting. And I have a Lagunitas. This is the Lucky 13. This is also an IPA. Well, actually, it's a red ale, but it has a lot of IPA properties. And I saw Hog do another review of this Lagunitas. This is the Wilco Tango Foxtrot, and I think I've had that in there for a while. I think that was from my last vlog that I did. And last one is a Brewdog beer. This is the Punk IPA. I picked this up in Tampa about a month or so ago. So those are the lovely beers you have coming up in Beers and Beards with Matt coming soon. On that, a lot of people might be seeing that I do have the Miami Heat Championship t-shirt on. Now, I bought this a long time ago, back in '96, when they actually did win the championship, so it has the stickers on it, everything like that. This is actually the first time I've ever worn this shirt. And because it's a good day in Miami, I guess you can say, the Heat recently just got LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade, the holy triumvirate, or triumvirate, you can call them. Now, everybody's really pissed off about this, understandably so. People in Cleveland are either, organizing mass suicides or just burning jerseys of LeBron. New York is kind of scratching their heads wondering what they did wrong and what they didn't do. New Jersey doesn't know what's even going on. They still have a lot of anger towards New York because they're the second big state up there. The Clippers don't know what's going on because their owner doesn't know what's going on. And down here in Miami, we're celebrating. Everybody's celebrating. All the bandwagon fans are celebrating. All the half-empty bars are celebrating. Everybody on Thursday night when LeBron made his big decision on ESPN, or ESPN, who I like to call the biggest pimps in sports right now because they basically pimped out LeBron James for his hour-long special where he declared he was going to the Heat. And like I said, it's a good day. A lot of people are still upset. I, on the other hand, I have mixed feelings about the whole thing, and this is my rant, I guess you can say, because everybody's ranting now. And I don't like the rant, and this is more like kind of a observational vlog than more of a rant and yelling and screaming, because I'm not really upset. I'm happy. I'm glad the Heat have 3 of the top 10 players in the NBA, and arguably probably 2 of the top 3 players in the NBA. In my opinion, the Heat did well. Pat Riley did a crazy job of getting 3 of the top 3 players on one team. It's never, well, it hasn't been done before in probably a really long time. I'd probably go back to the 1960s Lakers when they had Jerry West and Elgin Baylor and Kareem and all those players. So it's really exciting. Did the Heat need LeBron? I don't think so, because you re-signed Dwayne Wade, who's top 3, top 5 player in the NBA. You get Chris Bosh, who he's a follower. He's not really a franchise guy, in my opinion. He's never been a franchise guy. He's a really good player, but he needs somebody behind him, and Toronto never had that for him. Which is a similar situation with LeBron in a way, where they tried to put pieces around him. However, when you're putting pieces that are subpar and not that great around one great player, and considering LeBron, he's probably top, I'd say Kobe and then LeBron and then Dwayne Wade. Not as good as Kobe, because Kobe has that idea in his head that he's going to win every single game. LeBron doesn't have that idea. That's why he passes the ball a lot. That's why he does a lot of other things. Even though he has won a scoring title, he has won MVP awards. That's because he has made people around him better. Now he's going to a team now where he isn't the best player on the team anymore. Dwayne Wade is the best player on the Miami Heat. He is the Miami Heat. He is the cornerstone of the Miami Heat. He's the face of the Miami Heat. And LeBron wanted to go there because it takes a lot of pressure off of him. He doesn't have to be the man anymore. And in doing so, he becomes more of a Magic Johnson type of player, which nothing is wrong with that. Magic Johnson is probably one of the top 10 best players ever in the history of the NBA. However, he's taken a back seat, he's taken a pay cut, and people are, I think, more pissed off because they don't think they've lost hope in LeBron James being the Michael Jordan of our era, so to speak. And you don't really have that player anymore. I think the closest you have right now is Kobe Bryant, because Kobe Bryant has now kind of done it by himself. I mean, he's had Pau Gasol, he had Lamar Odom, he had Ron Artest, he had a lot of good people around him. And he didn't really do it with Shaq either, because Shaq was still kind of the man when he won the championships there. Dwayne Wade won the title when Shaq was there, but it was Shaq on the downturn. It wasn't Shaq in 2000 to 2004 where he was unstoppable and everything like that. So Dwayne has done it by himself, and Dwayne knows he runs Miami, so that's why he re-signed. He brought Chris Bosh because he's a follower and they're buddies and everything like that. And Chris Bosh knows he'll never win anything by himself because he's not that type of player. So to me, it's like LeBron and Chris Bosh are the same exact players now at this point. They both have something to prove. Dwayne already proved himself, so he has nothing else to prove except win more titles down here. And that's about it. Cleveland, get over it. Sorry, you lost LeBron. Blame your owner, who tried to put decent players around LeBron, but none of those players were ever good enough. You're not going to win anything really with Antoine Jameson, who's never won anything. Williams, who I like a lot, but he's not going to win anything. And then you have a bunch of nobodies. Would they have been better if Shaq was healthy and could have done something during the course of the season last year when they got ousted by the Celtics? Maybe. Could have been. But, hey, Cleveland, you lost out. You didn't do enough for the guy. Whether he's an ass or not, an asshole, a dick, a little bit. He's a little bit of an egotistical prick, in my opinion. However, if he wants to win, he knows he can't win by himself, and he wants to go down here where somebody is a winner, who's Dwayne Wade. And the same thing goes for Chris Bosh. He'd have a lot of work. They got to fill about another 10 roster spots, 9 roster spots, so you got a lot of work cut out for you. But those 3 players, healthy the entire year, if they don't get hurt, because a lot of people say I'm a naysayer, if they don't get hurt, they'll be fine, because those 3 going against other teams in the NBA, not many teams can match up with that type of talent. The Lakers probably at this point. Celtics probably. I would say the Celtics are still up there. But other than that, can't really think of anybody. Orlando got a little bit better. The Nuggets are still a pretty decent team. Chicago is the biggest challenge for the Heat in the East because you got Derrick Rose, you got Joakim Noah, you got Carlos Boozer now, and then you still got players like Luol Deng, and you still got those big guys that can rough it up with the Heat a little bit. That's about it. That's my July vlog. I'll probably do another one coming up soon. Haven't really been drinking beer because I've been sick, so I thought this was a good way for me to put my 2 cents in. Another thing, my buddy DJ, he just put up a video. I'm going to put a link to it. It's a really good video. It's really hilarious. Dan Lebertard gave him a shout out on Twitter and everything for it, so I will be posting a link to that video. And that's it. So see you guys later. This is Matt. Look out for the beer reviews coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you later.